Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever this message may find you. It's your girl G's Louise back with another message. I am so happy and I'm so grateful that money comes to you and I in increasing quantity on a continuous basis through various sources, all in a positive and peaceful manner. Good vibes only. I am free and I'm awake. Listen, man. I would like to say to the people that have not gotten clear on what it is that they want in life and out of relationships with other people, like, come on, man. Like, before other people get hurt, like, you gotta have a sit down moment and kind of try to reevaluate what it is that you want or need out of a significant other. And I'm saying that because when you don't know what you want and you're not clear on what it is that you're looking for, or you're not even clear on what the needs that you need met, or and you're kind of like all over the place and you're just dating out of loneliness, and you on the scene because you feel like, you can't be alone by yourself, you can't be without somebody or whatever. Number one, that's borderline toxic, and it falls under a codependency. Now, the truth of the matter is, you're always going to attract where you're at. So if you're cool with attracting somebody that's in the same energy frequency as where you're at right now, then just go on and do what you're dating thing or whatever. But if you're not, like, if you're, let's just say, let me give you an example. Let's just say you're confused, okay? You're confused. You don't know what you want. You don't really love yourself. You don't value yourself. You are, maybe your finances ain't up to par or whatever. Wherever you're at, right? Let's just say that's where you're at. You need to be okay with the fact that you're going to attract, like, that same thing. Okay? It might be different in different ways, though. Like, they might have their shit together financially, but they're, like, super toxic and broken. And then they're gonna, like, it's like you guys are just gonna be breaking each other back and forth, or going for tit for tat, or trying to one-up each other. You feel what I'm saying? Like, all I'm saying is, like, trying to get all nuts out of my hair. But, like, all I'm saying is like, when you're, like, not clear on what it is that you're looking for, or what you want, you're just out here. And you're just dating people and getting involved with people and their families and their lives. And you're not even clear on what it is that you want. So that leaves, that leaves room for bad things to happen. That leaves room for you to break people's hearts and, hurt people, because you're hurt, or you might not be up to par. So you bringing all that energy over here into somebody else's shit. Like, we need to goddamn get our shit together before we start going and dating and being, you could date. I'm not saying don't date and be closed mouth and don't mingle and, test the waters. I'm not saying that. I'm not even telling you what to do. I'm just saying, man, can we please at least get a little clearer on what it is that we're looking for in a person, and then try to, and not to mention, not only getting clear on that, but getting you right, so you can have an energy that attracts the energy that you are, the frequency that you're on, the vibe that you're on. You know what I'm saying? Like minds, they flock together. Like, you can't sit there and have no conversation. Hold on. This is a ginger shot. I get it from Whole Foods. I don't know what city you're in, but my city, Charlotte, we got Whole Foods, and I love them because they have already made shots for when I haven't pre-gamed my stuff. You know what I'm saying? ginger and lemon. So yeah, so like, it's just, it kind of bothers me in a sense that there's so many people, and I can't change nothing. I can't change the world. I can't make people do what I want them to do. It's not my world. I understand that. But it is super like discouraging to see people hurting each other back to back because they don't know, all because they didn't take the time to heal properly or feel whatever it is that they're feeling and process that shit and then get clear on what it is that they really are wanting. Because really, when you know what you don't want, you are very clear on what you do want. Like, well, you can get very clear, like, if you do the work. So like, you might not know right then what you want. You might be like, man, I'm tired of, because I got a girlfriend and she's like, look, I'm not even, because I ain't gonna lie, I wrote a letter to God because I heard this on more than one occasion through different people, different sources. One time was one of these client of mine from a long time ago. She was telling me how she wrote a letter to God about the God that she wanted in her life or whatever. She put it in her Bible and she left it, boom. And I heard that like on different like platforms and stuff like that. People do that, right? So I did it. But you got to remember, the things that you're writing down is at the level of consciousness of where you're at right now, wherever that is, wherever you're at. So you're asking for shit that you might not even know that you want. You don't even know, right? So okay, boom. Let's just stay there for a second. So you're feeling like you know what you want. So you write all this shit down, right? So then you get it. But maybe you like left out some shit, right? Maybe you was like, oh, damn, I ain't know, you know, and you're sitting there thinking to yourself like, damn, I mean, I left out this, left out that, you know, things are going left now, you know, because you made, you know, some things not clear. I mean, you didn't make some things clear within your letter or whatever you were asking for. You know, they say be careful what you ask for. You might just get it, right? Boom. So that's a true statement. So I outgrew what the letter that I wrote, like, in a major way. Because when I got what I thought I wanted, it was not what I thought at all. Nowhere near. And I was completely, like, turned off, and I felt like I just was like, what did I do? Like, what did I get myself into? So, okay, boom. Now, let's just say you just tell God, look, you know what I need. You know what I want. You know my heart's desires. I would like, you know, you to send me a comfort or a person or my person. Like the person that you made specifically to fit me in my life. And to help me grow and get to help me to get to where, to help me get to where I'm trying to go in life. You know what I mean? Like, send me my person. Now, you're asking for your person, right? But are you in a space where you're ready to receive your person? Like, are you ready? Are you ready to be better? Are you ready to take the next step to get where you're, you know, take the steps? Like, are you ready to elevate and level up each time? Because that's all you're going to do. That's all you should be wanting to do. And it's like, man, when you're not clear, man, you over here, you just all over the place. You fucking up, you dating and you having fun and you, but if that's the case, just say that. You know what I'm saying? When you meeting people and you out here, say that you're, look, I don't want nothing serious. I'm just playing around or whatever. Don't be out here selling dreams to people and saying things and pretending you're on a certain wave and, you know, faking who you are. Because that's number one, is misleading. Number two, it's going to create bad situations, a domino effect of them on both parties, you know. So like, man, get clear. get clear on what you're trying to do and where you're trying to go. And if those things are not aligning up together with you know, whoever you dealing with, man, you gotta chuck up the deuces and stuff, because the longer you stay there, the longer you're gonna be feeling like you walking with a ton of bricks in your shoes. It's just like, it's gonna drive you crazy. Okay, take it from me. But yeah, and it's like, I just think that if we're not making each other better, then it's kind of like, it's pretty much a karmic connection, or it's a lesson. You know, and you know, not to mention, you do got to learn lessons, but I'm just saying, you're going to pretty much attract every time where you're at. So the best thing to do is focus on bettering you, so you can get a match that's going to match the best version of you, because the lower vibrations of you, versions of you, you're going to keep getting that. You're going to keep getting it. You're going to be frustrated. You're going to be aggravated. So the simplest way to put it is, if you master you and get better with you and make you better, it can't do nothing but match. Because they can't even coexist in your space. You can't coexist. Like, you're gonna be so uncomfortable with any person that's vibing lower than you. And a lot of people, and I even heard my sister say, yeah, I know this person's vibe is lower than mine, but it's like, when you do that, it's gonna cause you, it's gonna pull you back. It's pulling you back. So you're like, you're just going backwards. You want to match up and link up with folks that's vibing on your level, on your energy level, because it's gonna suppress your energy, and then you're gonna just be kind of sitting there in limbo and shit, and it's uncomfortable. But if that's what it takes for you to realize that, then I guess you can view it as a lesson to get you to your high vibrating space, like, But I mean, nobody's perfect. I'm not on here like trying to bash nobody, but I'm just saying, like, if you don't really know what you want, I really highly recommend that you just kind of like stay to yourself and try to figure out what's going on with you, because all that bringing that shit to other people's lives and shit, that shit is fucking for the birds. And don't nobody want to deal with your bullshit and they bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You need to get your shit together. You know what I'm saying? And come correct when you dealing with, and especially in trying to deal with in relationships. Like, that shit need to be top priority. Deal with your bullshit, because all you're gonna do is attract more of your own bullshit in a different form. Like in a male form or a female form. And then you ain't gonna do nothing. Like I said, y'all gonna go tit for tat, one upping on each other, going back and forth. Like, how is that fun? Like, you know what I'm saying? And if that's what you like it, then, you might like to argue. Some people like to argue because they're accustomed to that. Some people like to go back and forth. Some women like to get their ass whooped. Some men like to goddamn a chick to talk shit to them and disrespect their ass. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of niggas out here that really, like, it's almost like it turns them on or whatever. That's what you like. Whatever, that's what you like. But you just can't complain about when everything's kind of like going left, because you got to take the good with the bad, the shit that come with that. And it ain't always peachy, It's unfortunate, but it's very true. And it don't change. These are facts. Like, these are facts. So, yeah, just, man, be clear on what you want, because otherwise you're gonna be, it's a real big mess that's created. It's like the blind. You heard the saying, the blind leading the blind. I know you heard that saying. That's the same thing. It's the same type of men out here, it's so important that even women, there's certain things you're not going to allow if you really love yourself. Like when you put in a lot of work in yourself, you're going to be like, ain't no motherfucking way I'm finna let a low vibrating, low energy person come in and mess all that up. Like, it's not even going to be able to happen. It's not even going to be able to happen. Like, it's like equivalent to building a house with all the bells and whistles, and it's top notch, it's clean, the energy's clean, the house, everything is brand new. And then you let some people that don't know how to value nothing come and move in the house, fuck it up, like, and don't pay rent or mortgage or nothing. Just let them live there, trash the shit, fuck it up. And you built it. You did all this work for you to let a motherfucker that has no clue about the work that it took for you to get that house built, that has a person that has no value of these things. They don't really understand, you know, they don't have understanding because they low vibrational. So they gonna come in and fuck that shit up every time. Ain't nobody gonna do that. Ain't no woman that did all the work and put her work in and make herself better, to cleanse her body. You know, her vagina's cleansed and pure, and her heart space is pure. Everything is pure. She's not. What in the world would she want to waste her time with a low vibrational person for? If you love yourself and you really like, you're prepared for that thing that you want. It's like, man, I'm not doing that. Ain't no way. Like when I was dealing with this past situation that I was just dealing with, ain't no way. I wasn't ready. I did not love myself. Because I wouldn't even have put myself in that position in the first place. Because why? Because I would have had a level of consciousness that wouldn't allow me to let someone in. So there was more work that needed to be done. See, I'm over here thinking I'm straight, like I'm doing the work. I'm advanced. No. I wasn't even. I was getting close, but I wasn't there yet. So I allowed some low vibrational energies to come into my space and take me backwards, set me back, and knock me off my square. Yeah, I did that. But that had to happen in order for me to know now, like, I would never do that again. You're not going to knock me off my path no more. Nobody will. Nobody can. Because I'm focused and I'm not going to let it happen, and I'm doing the work, and I'm putting in I'm talking about top-notch work. I'm not going to let anyone come in there and just wreck it up and mess it up because they don't value the work that I put in. I'm not doing that, and neither should you. You got to be confident in who you are, and you have to stand on everything that you believe in. Everything. Because it's your beliefs. It's not nobody else's. It's your belief system. Whatever your beliefs are about you, your self-image, your goals, your dreams, those things need to be priority to you. Everything else is secondary. I'm talking about even your kids. Secondary. Yeah. Yep, even your kids. Because you brought them here to teach them to be productive human beings. You ain't bring them here to spoil them to death and, have them be not productive and you do everything for them and have them knock you off your shit because you be blocking your blood. A lot of moms, they block their blessings because they always taking care of, and I mean, you're supposed to take care of your kids, but I mean, after a while, you're supposed to, you know, start giving them the 411 on how to be independent. And you gotta let them be independent. You have to do just that. Allow them to be that. Because if not, shit, you're gonna be taking care of their ass forever. For real. And they're gonna be looking to you for everything. Mom. And then you blocking your blessings. Taking care of and catering to and enabling and, you know, codependencies and trauma bonds and toxic, you know, relationships. They don't do nothing but keep you stagnant, keep you. Now they teach you lessons, but how long are you gonna be learning the same goddamn lesson? I mean, come on. Something gotta stop. Somebody gotta, you know, make some changes here. It can't just keep being the same repeat over and over and over like a broken record. Like, come on, man. Gotta catch on. You gotta catch on. You know? So yeah, I just wanted to get on here and talk about getting clear on our intentions, because that, I feel like, will assist in minimizing the amount of heartbreaks and, you know, women scorned. And women, y'all got men too, but I'm saying women, you gotta stop dealing with this shit, putting up with shit that is not, you know, worth your time. And men, you know, you guys need to get clear on why you're courting. Like, don't come after no woman so you could use her up. Don't come after no woman so you could, you know, play with her head and fuck her over and shit like that, man. Don't do that. Don't do that. Like, why are you doing that? And women, start using your discernment and pay attention to what's going on. Because to be perfectly honest, a real man, he not gonna come in he's not coming trying to depend on you. Like, it's just not happening. They not gonna do it. A man, oh no. He's coming correct. He trying to get his shit together for you. He trying to court you. He wants you to view him in the best way possible. He don't want you to look at him as, you know, a slouch or none of that shit. Like, he's coming full force emperor status. He ain't coming on no little broken king shit. Now, I'm not saying king is, you know, still good, but he haven't learned all his lessons. And can you build with somebody and help somebody learn it? Like, yeah, you could do that. But me personally, I'm trying to be attracting somebody that's already, they're learning their lessons, or they've already learned them, and they're taking those lessons and applying what they learn, and they're just growing every day, trying to find new ways to be better. Like, that's the type of building I'm talking about. Not when they say, oh, you could start with somebody from the bottom and build. You mean get drugged the fuck for, like let a nigga drag your ass and shit? No, that's not the same thing. Okay, it's not the same thing. Please don't mix them up. Getting drugged does not make you loyal, ladies. Okay, when they say ride or die chick, let them know you ain't no ride or die chick. You don't want to ride and die. You want to goddamn help build your man up, and y'all build something together, because y'all are on the same page about a lot of stuff. And when it comes to life, not like he's forcing you to try to get on board with what he's on, and then vice versa. That's not an equal give and take relationship. And, you know, I just feel like we're hurting ourselves and we're lying to ourselves. And, you know, it's all for a front. It's all for a united front on how we feel, view things, and how we like, oh, we want this to be this way. But like, do you really know what you want? Do you really know? Because if you don't, you're going to be all over the place. And that's the truth. That's the truth. I don't care how you slice it. I'm signing off. Until next time, I wish you peace, health, wealth, and the time to enjoy them all. If you guys can go to the description box and check out my website, check out the merch, see if you like it. If you like it, rock with me. Soon I will be launching a book. It is a true story about my journey, about some things that I went through, and I will be doing a video solely on that to kind of give you guys some insight on what the book will be about and what the purpose of me writing the book was all about. All right, so check me out. I love y'all.